right, this is the last video in my trifecta here. This is the Vaporize. Vaporize is the longest, cleanest in the eyes line. I don't know what you would call it. I'm calling it the trifecta. Mesmerize, the Hypnotize, and the Vaporize. This bowling ball is cleaner, has a little bit less intermediate differential, has a little bit less overall differential. It is what I need when the Hypnotize is no longer making the corner. It's just hooking up a little bit too soon. More angular. I'll put the numbers on the side over here to kind of just make it easier for you to understand what the numbers are. I'll have a comparison video, maybe. I don't know if I get enough time, but let's see what this one does. I'm gonna play it a little bit straighter to start, play like 12 at the arrows, looking 5 board down lane. Gonna be standing somewhere close to the big dot. Oh, way inside. 9-0, 9-0. All right, so I missed inside and it still read through the pins. A little bit high, user error. I can't complain about throwing the ball that poorly and not paying full price. See if I can hit the actual mark I'm trying to hit. Give it a fair chance. No spares in this game. We're gonna throw strikes for spares. Okay, big dot, trying to hit 12, looking at 5 down lane. Let's see what we can do. That was 13. Yeah, I didn't get it out to the dry. So I missed one in, missed another one in, and didn't quite get to the friction, didn't get my hand around it, and I'm starting off with it open. I don't see this ball excelling until I start getting inside and letting that bowling ball use its energy retention values to help me out. But I'll throw another one in that zone. Okay, same zone, same place. Try to hit a mark, Jason, for the love of all that's holy. Okay, 12 board. That's closer, should roll up. Wow, yeah, just comes off that spot so much harder. I gotta throw one out there and make it strike at least. It's not what it's for. Shouldn't be playing this part. I've used the Mesmerize and the Hypnotize the first 2 games here, so I've kind of chewed up the lane. I'm not expecting that bowling ball to look great there. But gotta have a little bit of want to in me to make it work there. All right, one more time, then we're moving zones no matter what. All right, got away with one, missed it right. Finally got it to strike. Didn't go through the pins great. Trying to make this bowling ball do what it's not supposed to do. Trying to make it see the friction and not react hard. I'm gonna move in, probably gonna move in 2 zones before I see what I really like with this bowling ball, but I'll move 1 zone at a time. So I'm gonna be moving to 25 with my feet, trying to get around 15. That'll give me a little bit of wiggle room. That should play very nicely. Oh, sparky. Like I said, 3rd game in here, use the Mesmerize fresh cover, and then I used the Hypnotize, and I kind of chewed up the lane, and I said I was gonna move 2 zones before I was really happy with it, and that's probably gonna be the case. So let's get ourselves a full rack here. Try to get it to the spot. 25 with my feet, looking at 15. Let's go 27 with my feet, looking 15. Try to give it a little more head angle. Trying to get it to 5 board down lane. Let's see what we can do. A little bit right. Hey, snap the 10 out. I missed right, and that ball still recovered. Like I said, this bowling ball's looking for a chance to come back. Give it some friction. Let it eat. This bowling ball has better energy retention, has a lower RG, or a higher RG and a lower differential. I think. I'd have to look at the numbers. Reaction tells me that. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Let's try that one more time. 25, 27, yeah, 27, 15. Try not to miss quite as far. Have this ball go through the pins a little bit better. There's 15, there's 5. Yeah, it wants to hook. It wants to hook. All right, let's get into the zone where I think this ball is really gonna shine. A little bit farther inside, opening up my angles, create some hook off the back end. We should see it excel. That's when I've traditionally had the most luck with this reaction. With this ball. Definitely tighter flare bands. We're not even close. Maybe 3/16 of an inch, 1/4 inch in between, maybe. But I would say it's definitely less flare than the Hypnotize and the Mesmerize. Okay, so we are standing 30. We are looking at 17 at the arrows. And we're gonna kind of feed it to the right. Still always looking at like 5 board down lane. That's 17, that's 4. Got it too far right. Went a little forward. Forward, it's a term bowlers use to describe the motion of the bowling ball. It gets to the spot, and then instead of coming off the spot and continuing, it just kind of rolls forward. So I got to an angle that the bowling ball just didn't have enough energy left anymore, and I was too forward with my release. That makes the bowling ball want to roll end over end, and it stops that hook motion and starts the roll motion. Okay, we don't shoot spares. Videos take a lot longer when you don't throw strikes, but I'm trying, people. Okay, 30, trying to hit 17. Here we go. 17 to 5, bang. Exactly. That's the look, that's the motion that I want to see with that bowling ball. Finds its place in the line of the trifecta. You got the early, you got the mid, and then you got the late. You start to see a little bit of friction in the fronts. You go from the Mesmerize to the Hypnotize. You start to see a little bit of friction in the fronts. You go from the Hypnotize to the Vaporize. I should be able to go left in a 5-game tournament. I should be able to, use these 3 bowling balls and just have a similar feel on every one of them. As they move left, I'm going to see that reaction benefit those cleaner covers and those cover stock core combinations. So let's try it again. This is the happy place for this ball. 30, 17, 5. Got her out early, watch her come back. Bang. I threw it bad. It did not penalize me. I got it out early, got it way farther right, ball went forward, still snapped the stuff out. Messenger 7, Messenger 10. And I still got more room. This ball's got more left in the tank. Gonna move left, put a little big wheel on it, let the big dog eat. Okay, so let's do 37 with my feet. I'm looking 20 with my eyes. Gonna get around the bowling ball a little bit more. Still trying to get it out to that break point of 5. Yes, sir. There was a no doubt on that one, no doubter. This is where I would expect this bowling ball to shine. Cleaner through the fronts, more responsive on the back ends. All these bowling balls have the HK22 with Criterion. I mean, open up this bag and it smells like citrus. Good stuff. It's a good scent to be hit by. That's a bag full of performance. Okay, let's do it again. 37, 25. Big wheel. Got around it. Watch your wheel. It don't care. I flipped it, I flopped it. It read exactly where it's supposed to read. The benefit of having that free swing and understanding when you swing, when you change from ball to ball, having the confidence to be able to go from a big hook and early bowling ball to a hybrid to a curl, and just have that in your back of your mind, like, I know what I need to do with these bowling balls. That's what I feel like you get out of this Trifecta. All right, I'm gonna move in a little bit more, kind of walk around the ball return a little bit, try to get to around 22. I still shouldn't have any problem with this. It likes this zone. Tuck the pinky, here we go. That was 24. Oh, 4.9. Got a little happy. A little happy. Shorten up the ball speed a little bit too much, but I still like that shape. I'm not gonna take that one to the garage. It's still gonna be in the bag. Okay, we're not shooting spares, we're throwing strikes for spares. Here we go. Same thing, drifting left, getting around the ball return, tucking the pinky, looking at 23, 24, somewhere close to there. All day, all day. Typical 42-foot house pattern, breakdown like we want to see it break down, starting to open up the right. Use a bigger bowling ball, it's going to slow down, it's going to be a little bit soft and mushy, not going to go through the pins very good. I could probably still be using the Hypnotize. That bowling ball's amazingly clean and very responsive to the friction, so I don't feel like I lose hits by moving left, but this is the daddy. This bowling ball has surprised me. Every time I've been able to use it, I'm like, I probably won't be able to use it, but then I can use it, and if I've got my angles opened up, it just goes through the pins. That's a beauty. Snapping out the 10, wheeling. I like it. If I can big wheel it, keep my speed soft, let that ball just trough up to the area, come off the spot, roll through the pins like that, that makes me happy. These bowling balls are all drilled exactly the same. I'll measure them up and put the numbers on the screens just for comparison. I'm drilling them all the same now. I'd gotten myself into a trap where I was trying to drill them different to make some kind of trick bowling ball. And then I'd have to do some trick with my hand to make them look good in a video, so I wasn't doing a lot of videos. I've come to the conclusion that people don't want to see me bowl, they want to see the reaction of the ball being rolled. So that's the benefit of having them all drilled the same. I will be able to trick them when I need to trick them for tournaments and league play. Then I can just tell you what I'm doing so you're seeing the reaction of the bowling ball, and I tell you why. All right. One more from inside, and then I'll jump back to my 17 board. Let it eat. Snapping the 10 out. Didn't get all the way through the bowling ball. Ball's still snapping the 10 out. It's hard to deny this HK22 with the cohesion additive, the benefits that it's put out onto the equipment that they've got fantastic equipment. I think every brand now has a cohesion bowling ball. They've got cohesion symmetricals and asymmetricals, and man, just everything's looking really good. All right, we'll go back to 17. This is my league shot. I'm just gonna play it like it's league. Third game of league, we should see a good reaction. Not tucking the pinky anymore. Still going for 17, 18 at the arrows, getting a 5 board down lane. Man, that ball is good. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. And it is the final ball in the Trifecta that I've made videos for today. Hopefully I can get them posted pretty soon. Brunswick Vaporize, HK22 cohesion additive. Come see me at Wiley's Corner at the Epicenter if you want to pick one up, or if you just want to talk to me about other stuff. Thanks for watching.